Okay, so it has been a tough day for me. Also, I was teaching in the morning and come here as a speaker in the afternoon. Anyways, so good afternoon and greetings, Dr. Promveria, teachers, honorable speakers, and ladies and gentlemen who have been sitting here since 1 p.m. this afternoon. Yeah. So first of all, I would like to introduce myself. Myself is a Cambodian name, Leng Chanreangsey. Yes, and some people call me Angelo, whatever they can. Yeah. Yes, I'm currently working as a tax deputy manager at one of the well-known accounting firms in Cambodia called Allison Auditing and Consulting Co. Ltd. I have been working with Allison since in 2018 when I was in my year 4. And counting from that, I have been involved in a lot of financial audit, tax, and also business advisory for almost like 8 years, if that counting to the point that I start doing my internship when I was in the 3rd year at the university in CamEd as well. And just to mention that, I'm also a tutor at CamEd Business School. Yeah, since I was in year 2, I start teaching my classmates for free. Yeah, and now some of you may be my students and my customers, something like that, okay? Yeah, it's quite fun for standing here and also thank for the team that allowed me to elaborate my speech today. Yeah, the topic today that I would like to elaborate is that the next step, the step of discovery. So what do I mean by the next step? Okay, I would like to break my content into 3 parts. The first part is about the high school life and the period before the university life, which was very important. And then what is more important is the decision-making stage. This is a very headache, which caused me to lose a lot of hair. Yeah, and also the third topic is that the university life and the next discovery of my life. Okay? Yes. Without further ado, let's take a look at the first point about high school life. My high school life was not in a very great period because I was not a good student. Yeah. All right. So let me ask you, who wants to be a doctor when you were in high school? Anyone? Okay, very good. You are the future Cambodia. Who want to be a lawyer? Anyone? Oh, so wonderful. Engineering? Very good. Build more infrastructure in Cambodia. How about businessmen? Anyone? Businessman? Wow, it surprised me that back in that day, no one wanted to be a businessman. Yeah, some of my friends want to be an engineer, an astronaut. Yeah. But I didn't know that I want to be an accountant until my mom signed up for me in CamEd Business School. Yeah. Yeah. My purpose is that I want to be a doctor like my dad. My grandma wanted me to be an engineer. And my grandfather wanted me to be a lawyer. So, at that point, there's a lot of things that didn't come into an equilibrium. Yeah, so, and just let me tell you a quick story of mine that I was in high school. I was not a good student. During my grade 7 and grade 8, I didn't go to class. I skipped the class in the morning, and I go to play the game with my friends. Yeah. And don't take me wrong. Don't follow me, okay? Because I have my backup plan. I have my backup plan in the evening time. When I'm back from playing the game, I study very much. My parents hire a tutor to teach me at home, right? Yeah, teach mathematics, math literature, physics, chemistry, and biology. All of them is what I love. But why didn't I go to class and skip the class and go to the net and play the computer game with my friend and betting the money? Because I think that back in the day when I go there, the teacher does not teach me very much. I know about all that already when I at home. So what's the point that I go to the class and study at the same thing? So why don't I just maximize my utility to play the game in the morning and study at night? Correct or not? Yeah, but don't try this at home, okay? Because that's gonna, treat you in an Asian traditional way. Yeah. So, actually, I still managed to pass all my exams in the high school, and I got the C grade in 2014, which was the first evolution of the Bagdop exam in history. Yeah. So, you probably heard me that I said that my dad coached me when I was going to the net and play the game. He was behind my back when I was playing. And then he brought me home. He treated me in a very Asian traditional way. Okay? And then he brought me to eat the balut. He called it the pong tia kon. Yeah. So when I was eating, he asked me that, what do you want to be in the future? I said, I want to be a doctor like you. But grandma said, I want to be an engineer. Yeah. And grandfather said, want to be a lawyer. And then he said, whatever you do, I don't care. Just be a proper person. Just be a proper person. But then he said, it's related to the golden cycle that Mr. Thomas have mentioned, that you need to know how to do it. How do you do it? It doesn't matter about what you want to do. What's the matter is how you do it. And also it's come up with the why you need to do it. Right? But for me, at that time, I also already discovered that I just want to be a person. I just want to be rich. Yeah. And then I ended up being an accountant, which I count a lot of money, which is not my money. Okay? Yeah. But it's a fun job. You see, my hair is vanishing. Yeah. So this is what you need to find your passion. That's how you do it. But I did not find my passion until I made a decision. At that time, my mom made a decision for me to study at TEDxCamEd Business School to get 2 degrees at the same time. BA and CAT, right? Yeah. And then that time, I start to persuade myself, like, okay, you need to postpone about what you want to be in the future. And then suddenly, I come up with a phrase that, do whatever you want, but always remember not to harm anyone in the life because of your decision. This is a very good one. And I come up with this because my dad reminded me that if you want to be a good person, just don't harm anyone in your life. Treat them as your family. Treat them as your father, your brother, and your sister, your family, like that. That's why I made a decision at year 2, after I stopped thinking about going back to doctor. And some of my friends said, why don't you go back to doctor? I said, okay, I was colonized by my mom, and I was young, dumb, and broke. Yeah, so I cannot switch my major. My mom paid me for this, so I need to study this. I ended up being an accountant at first, as an intern, worked for free, and now with a bunch of salary, and yeah. Yeah, feeling cool, right? Yeah. Then I started my job. I decided to lower my passion about other things, and then I start doing the things that I love. The things that I love is not I love accounting, but I love how to be a good person. Yes, it's how to be a good person. So I start to persuade myself. I love accounting, accounting a lot of money of other people's money, and then I become a tax specialist. I feel very energetic at first. Oh, I help my client a lot during the tax advisory. I help them to save a lot of tax. They thank me with a very generous, gratitude. Okay, yeah, gratitude. Yeah, I don't want to say that. And this is the decision that I made. I made myself not to become a doctor, an engineer, or a lawyer, or an astronaut as my friend. Yeah, so I do myself whatever I want, but I never harm anyone in my life. I never harm anyone in my life, right? And then go to my university life, which is going to be my next step of discovery. Oh, a lot of things happening in my mind that time. Study at year 1, I saw my friend go to study doctor. I really embarrassed them because they study doctor. They called me for a drink and said, Chanreangsey, what do you do? An accountant? Yeah. He said, oh, I'm going to be a medical doctor, surgical engineer, general surgeon, plastic surgery, okay, and then blend my hair next time. Yeah. Yes. That's the point at university life that I have discovered that profession, every profession have value in it. No matter you are a singer, no matter you are an influencer, no matter you are an accountant, a tax advisory, a teacher, which is the most powerful profession that I like, teachers. No matter which profession that you are going to, every profession has its value. You need to know about that. And that's what I discovered when I start doing the tax planning for my client. I know that, oh, this profession has a lot of value that we can add it to our service, to add it to our client. Being an accountant, also the same as doctor, just for company. right? Yeah, you need to do the bookkeeping, you need to record. Yeah, everyone here all CamEd, right? Yeah, accounting cycle, right? Source document, book of prime entry, trial balance, financial statement. Yeah, for your whole life as an accountant. You cannot escape from that. But you can escape from that if you find something else and add the value to what you are going to do. Okay? Yeah. So I started my freshman year, and it was very fun. I joined a lot of club. I mean, students club. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, student club. Okay? Become more socialized. Actually, I was an introvert person. I don't want to talk a lot, but I became more socialized after I joined CamEd. And my life was not going through the path that I wanted, but I know that my mom made a decision for me, but actually I love this profession very much. Yeah. But what can I do? I was young, dumb, and broke. What can you say? Keep calm and study. Yeah, study what? Study hard and study smart. Hard is not the bad thing. Smart is the good one. And we can add one more, just like Mr. Thomas said, wisely. Yeah, correct or not? Correct. Yeah, my friend. And then I asked myself, is this okay to change? Oh, I saw my friend follow their dream to become an engineer. I saw my friend follow the dream to become a doctor, which I'm going to be his customer, right? But I feel like it's correct to change that, because if I'm doing the thing that I want to do, but without a supporting from my family, I will lose the motivation. Without supporting from my loved one, also they lose the motivation. Yeah, give me a thought, right? Yeah, so just do. I feel it's very I feel very correct to change, because I start to love accounting. I start to love tech. I start to talk more about the business advisory, the business consultant, and also finding the way for the client to possibly unleash their potential to the market, right? And will it be beneficial for me after the changing? I actually took the macroeconomic class, and I know about that. Maximize the utility, right? Yeah, it's on the quiz. So it's very beneficial for me if you put the cost and benefit. You need to balance it. If the cost outweighs the benefit, don't need to go. If the benefit outweighs the cost, you need to go. What I had to call for that? Opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is not the money cost. It's the opportunity cost that you drop out something to get on another one. Okay? Yeah. For example, here I have an opportunity cost. My friend called me to play the badminton. I drop that and play and come in here. Yeah. Very powerful. I'm gonna miss it. All right. Yeah. So for me, it's a very beneficial way of doing that, because it helped me a lot. It helped my family. It helped myself. Yeah. I'm getting more money than I could. Yeah. And if I was studying doctor, it would take me for 8 years or 10 years to become a professional one and trying to meet the market demand. But before coming to that stage of life, you need to understand that, especially when a 12th grade student, they have a lot of things in their mind. Some people want to be a lot of things, like I said. And that variable never meet each other, never meet the equilibrium. Why? Because some people follow the head, not follow the heart. Some people follow the head, not follow the head. Right? Some people follow the market, not the heart, not the head. Really? These 3 points never meet together unless you love something and that something bring all of this together. And never happen. It's only happen, only that you bring all of this together by yourself. It would be great if you can become what you want to be and your family supports you. Actually, my mom also can support me to study doctor, but she doesn't want to. She's afraid that I'll get older than this. Yeah. So just stay calm and study on what you want to be. Yeah. And that's the point I want to tell every one of you here, that even though my wording today may be material or immaterial for you, even now or in the future, but it will use you one day, right? Yeah. And last but not least, not yet. I just want to emphasize that making a decision doesn't need to be a big step of life, and the step that you take in life doesn't need to be big Whatever you need to do is consistent. And it's a commitment, not man commit. Commitment is different from man commit, right? Clap your hand. If you don't commit to anything, you will not get things done. Unless you commit to do something, it will be done. All right? Yes. So, wrap up everything. Do not make a decision that harm another one in your life. Okay? And that's it for my presentation. Thank you very much, everyone.